Okay, aha, here we go. Alrighty, we have everything up and running. I can see myself. People are watching. All right, so hi Sue. So today I'm going to be unboxing my paper pumpkin kit. So exciting, so exciting. I'm going to put some of this stuff away. I'm going to talk about this later. But for now, my video seems to have stalled on me. Don't know if that is working for all of you. It's halfway working. Oh, and I hid my scissors on myself. Very important scissors, because it lets me open this box. Alrighty. So first thing in here is our little flyer that is about this kit. So I'm super excited about this one, and have been for about a month. So there is the little flyer on that. I'll put that aside. Adorable little stamp set with a piece of cardboard stuck inside it. So we've got some cute little things, some little beachy images. We've got a Coastal Cabana Stampin' Spot. I am, as usual, going to pull out my big one, and we're going to bust into this bad boy. Alrighty, here we go. So that is the front of the kit. So this one has a ton of these little cards. And ooh, sparkles. I see sparkles already. And I'm going to show the instructions to myself here, because otherwise I'm going to get totally sidetracked chasing squirrels. Alrighty, oh my gosh, there's so much cool stuff in here. I don't want to lose any of it. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh, this is super cute. So this is the little case to hold these in. And you can see that there are these little mini cards. Now these will hold a gift card, which I should have grabbed one to show you. Which is super cute, and I really like it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a bunch of these and put like a little $5 Starbucks card or something like that in there, something that people can get like a cup of coffee with, and then I'm going to hand them out as my little like, hey, thanks for being awesome. Sue, the launch was awesome. We didn't have a ton of people show up, but that was okay. I got to spend some time with some of my team. I got to spend some time with some customers, and it was a lot of fun. So I'm really glad that we had that, and I'll be doing that again. Oh, there's lots of little laser cut bits here. Okay. So our first step is going to be adhering our die cut pieces. So I need to see what die cut pieces I actually need, and I've got a bajillion different die cuts here. So these are my labels. And I've got some different palm trees there, some leaves, palm fronds. Oh, some more labels. Ooh, and then look at the sparkles. So this is a Glimmer paper that's been laser cut with these sand dollars, which I didn't know, not everybody knows what they are. So we have lots of sand dollars at the beach here. And these, the white ones, are actually when they're not alive anymore. So when you can take them home. They can be a little smelly though. When they're black and furry when they're alive. Okay, and then we have these little starfish. So, oh, and then we've got the little vellum pieces here. Oh, so much stuff. Okay, let's see what we all need. You can look at the instructions here. Okay, so for that one, we're gonna use a white label. So that's on this background. We're going to use a white label and one of these guys and one of these guys. So there is a ton of extra stuff in this kit too, by the way. so you can make more than just what's in the kit. Just what's in the kit. There's something like 16 cards in here. Yeah, 16 cards. So there should be lots of happiness being spread around. Okay, so that's what I need for that one. And then, so I've got 4 of those. Then I've got that little guy there. So this one gets one of these circles. I guess that's kind of like a coral. And it gets one of the wood print labels. I don't know if this is even working anymore. My video froze. So I'm just going to keep talking and hope that you guys can see it. Alrighty, and we got one of those, and we got one of these palm fronds. There we go. And then we've got this one that's like blue. So for that one, we've got the palm. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Sue. I wasn't sure if I was just talking to myself. Everybody else in the house is having a nap, so I really would be just talking to myself. Okay. I'm just picking out some of those little pieces there. So that's going to go there. And then we're going to get one of these guys. And another one of these guys. And another one of these guys. Okay. And we should have one last different card-based design. There we go. And then we're done with that one. That one gets one of the wood print ones too. I like the wood print ones. They're very cute. That. And that. Okay. There we go. So now I've got all my little pieces here. So these are kind of my 4 little stacks of the 4 different designs. I'm not going to make you watch me make all the different ones. So the first thing I always like to do is I like to fold my card bases, and I like to use a bone folder to get that fold nice and crisp, because I feel like otherwise it like just sits open like that. So I've got my bone folder, and I'm going to run that over my edges, and then you can see it actually stays closed. And you really want to grab the edge of the bone folder. If you use the flat part, it doesn't really do anything. You really want to get that edge and really rub that across that crease. And that's what's going to keep it to that nice crisp fold. Okay, get the instructions out again here. Okay, so we're adhering all the die cut pieces. So I lost track of what belongs to what now. That one goes with that one. And that one goes with, oops. This one goes with that one, and then this one goes with this one. Nope. See, I did it wrong. There we go. Okay. So we're going to adhere our die cut bases. So I'm going to actually use the adhesive dots here so you can see what that's like. I don't know if anybody noticed or not, but there's a new die brush in the catalog that attaches to the Take Your Pick tool. I thought that was brilliant. So we're going to, I'll start with this one here. And then these adhesive dots just kind of go, and I'm going to put them kind of in the middle here where they're going to be covered up by everything else, because I don't really want them to show. And behind vellum, they will show. This is the part that can be a little bit finicky and why I don't always use the adhesive dots. There we go. And then we've got our little starfish Starfish, starfish, starfish. They go up there. And then this little guy, our little palm frond, is gonna go across the starfish. There we go. Okay, and I still have that. That's the next step, is to stamp. Okay, this one. So this seems to be kind of going vellum, shimmer, palm fronds. Vellum, shimmer, palm fronds. I can try to remember that. I like these little shimmery pieces. I always forget about glimmer paper and that I should be using it more often because it's awesome. And the new stuff now, if you haven't used it in a while, the new stuff now has a better backing on it. So it actually will, you can stick it with regular adhesive. Yes, so Sue, the adhesive dots are difficult to get off without crinkling them. Take your pick tool or your scissors, way easier. And the other thing is, it doesn't really matter if they crinkle, because it's okay. They'll still stick. So I wouldn't even worry about it too much. If they roll up too much, obviously, then they're not gonna have anything to hold on to. But if it's just that they've like folded in half, or they're not perfectly circular, like these ones, they all have kind of a little bit of a dent in them where I poke the take your pick tool at them. Totally fine. Nobody's gonna notice, because the whole reason they're there is to glue things down. So that's kind of the good thing about that. All right, and then we're gonna do the vellum. See, and I keep trying to do it with my fingernail, and I really need to learn that that's just not gonna work. And then this one has one of these guys. Go. We are getting there. So this is the last one here. So this one is going to add a nice little layer to, oh, I wanted to poke out these little bits here too. These palm trees remind me of being in Florida last winter. There's palm trees everywhere. Alrighty. So that's gonna go along the bottom there. Gorgeous. And then this is gonna go just kind of on my little beach there. And my little starfish. Give it an extra one. Come on. There we go. Alrighty. Alright, now we have to stamp. Have to. Ugh, it's such a hardship having to stamp. So, what do I want to do? my day is better because of you. Just a little smile. Thank you. It means so much. You are amazing. And you made my day special. I'm going to go with my day is better because of you. And I guess I need a block here too. I'm going to do them all the same. Saves you watching me fiddle fart around with stamps for a while. And I do kind of want these all to say the same thing. So 2 for 1. There we go. I know, Sue, I should have done one of each, but I didn't want to. Okay, now this actually I think calls for these to be attached with the adhesive dots. Yeah, okay, I will follow. I want to do it with dimensionals because everybody needs a few dimensionals in their life, but I'm gonna follow the instructions to the letter and put these together how I'm supposed to. Quite done with the adhesive dots. Okie dokie. On there, and this one can go on here. This one can go on here, and this last one can go on here. But wait, there's more. We're still gonna add these little loopy loops. Does it tell me how much? There we go, 12 inches per bow. Which seems like a lot. Let's try that first. 12 inches. There is a ruler along the bottom of the instruction sheet too. If you don't have grid paper, you can use that. I know, Sue. All of my stamping friends make fun of me because I'm like super speedy at putting things together. Oh, and here I'm going to show you how I do these little bows. So when you've got a freestanding bow like this, it can be really hard because you're like trying to like tie around your finger and all that. So the easy way that I do this, and this calls for 12 inches. I'm not going to need 12 inches to do this. I can do it with like 3 inches, but it is going to be easier if you have more. And you just make 2 little rabbit ears, and then you cross them and you pull the one rabbit ear around and through this little hole that you made by crossing the rabbit ears. And then you have your little bow, and you can just fiddle it until it's the size you want it. So see, I used less than half of that, or I used about half of that. So, and then with the smaller piece, it's a little bit more finicky to do it with a smaller piece, but it is doable. Don't worry, you get to watch me do that 2 more times. So I'm gonna have some linen thread left over from this kit too, I'm thinking. Which is nice because it's the same linen thread as is in the catalog by the feel of it. So, and that's good because I'm actually running low on linen thread. I know, it turns out so much better. And if you're doing it with ribbon, there's like the fork methods. I really don't like how that bow turns out when you're doing the fork. I way prefer this. And the bow makers and stuff like that are the same as the fork. I'm not crazy about how those bows turn out. The knot part of it just sits wrong for my knot aesthetic. There we go. Okay, so now I've got all of these guys and I need to put them on to my cards. So these ones I actually kind of want them to fold in half a little, I think. So we'll see. Which one is this? That's that one. Okay, we'll put this up here. So we'll see if I can make that happen. Yeah, there we go. So I folded that kind of in half, that little adhesive dot. And then I can glue that on and I can't see the adhesive dot behind it. That one didn't work out quite as well to fold it in half, but there we go. I can tuck it back behind. And there we go. Alrighty. There we go. I've got these 4 little cards. You don't have to, but like I said, you can put a little gift card or something in there. I'm going to do something like that. And then you've got your little envelopes here. Again, you can use your bone folder on these. Oops. Make them stay nice and creased. And then these are all going to tuck into your little pocket here. So you always have a little card to give someone. I really like this idea. I just think it's adorable. And then this is just like a string closure. I think these are called. Oh, that's tight. Trying to get the string underneath the little washer here. Come on. There we go. There we go. There is my little card set ready to go. Okay. There we go. Super cute. There's 16 of those little cards to put in that case. If you want to get next month's kit. So next month's kit is, I believe, 9 full-sized cards. And they coordinate with 3 of the suites. Or is it 12? I can't remember. 12 cards. It's 9 or 12 cards. And they coordinate with 3 of the suites in the catalog. So there's going to be a lot of like extra things you can do with them. And I'm super excited for that. But if you want that, you're going to have to point your phone at this QR code and it'll take you to the subscription page. The other thing you can do is you can go to thecraftymedic.com. I'm going to have some information about prepaid subscriptions up there. So this is kind of the information about that. So the month to month that you subscribe using the QR code there, that's $30 a month. And that includes shipping is included. So then it's just whatever sales tax you have in your area. Or you can do the prepaid subscriptions. So those, the shipping is extra. So they're priced a little bit differently. So they range from $28 a month to, if you do 12 months, you actually get 1 free. So you buy 11 and get 1 free for that, which is a pretty good deal. Yeah, so you can do that. All that information is on my blog, thecraftymedic.com. The other thing I wanted to point out to you is these kits, if they really appeal to you, they're nice and simple. I can send you one of these. This is like a mini catalog, and it has all kind of these simpler projects that, like this one here, it's a kit that's very similar to Paper Pumpkin. It comes with everything you need. They even say on the page like, hey, this is more kind of like that. And there is 15 cards in here. There's 5 different designs. You make 3 of each, and they're a lot of fun. And then there's some stamp sets and products that are kind of put together to be a kit, and they're a little bit more expensive than just getting a paper pumpkin kit, but they include things like paper and envelopes and like these full-sized ink pads that I'm using, and there's a whole bunch of different products and projects that you can do. So I just wanted to show you that because there's some really cool stuff in there. And if you do want to go place an order, whether it's for a prepaid paper pumpkin kit or some of this stuff here, there's also, I've got a list of coordinating products that coordinate with this kit on my website. You can use the current host code, which again is on the website, but I'm putting it up here, 2EGWMGDQU, and you can put that in and you'll get some extra goodies from me. All right, that's all I've got. I made some cards. They're super cute. I'm gonna pull them out of here again. Look at how cute they are. I love these cards. They're so adorable. There we go. All right. Have fun. Happy stamping.